Yes, everyone is ready. Epic Crafters, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the live stream of Epic Cardboard Props, the only channel that aims to teach you how to make mind-blowing props from movies and TV shows like these ones. I'm Raphael, I'm the owner of this channel, I'm the crazy guy who make all of this stuff with crazy intros during these tutorial videos on YouTube. And so yeah, I hope you are excited to be here today for this, Q&A type live stream session where you can ask me anything. You can give me your suggestion for me to make stuff. I try to take them into account if I see them in the chat. And but the main thing here is where you can ask me anything about, if you're maybe wondering about making something from my YouTube channel, like one of my props, or making something completely different, on your own, but you don't know how to do it because you don't know how to make stuff with cardboard. Today is the day to ask me your question. Not this day feel free to ask me every question you have in the chat if you want. But the best way to ask me your question actually is by putting them in the form that is in the description box below. There is a form in the description box below where you can put your questions, and it's better that way because sometimes in the chat it's difficult for me to find out the questions between the other comments. So put your questions in the form that's in the description box below in the chat if you want to, and if I see your question in the chat I will answer them as well. But yeah, the best way is by putting them in the form that is in the description box below. And the way it works on a first come, first served basis. So don't waste your time. Go ahead right now. Where is the... Okay. That... Okay, so don't go ahead right now, put your question right now, because most of the time I don't have the time to answer to everyone's question by the end of the live stream. So yeah, so go ahead right now, and if you put your question now, you're sure I'm gonna answer your question during the live stream. And so yeah, I'd like to say hello to some people before starting answering the question from the form. I only have 3 questions in the form so far, so don't hesitate to go right now to put your question. You have time. Okay, hey Raphael Theodore, good to see you here again. Raphael, I think you should make more Marvel props, especially from Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, I could, yeah. At the moment, I'm more in the Star Wars stuff, but I definitely make more stuff from Marvel soon. So yeah. Okay, can you say N? I don't know, N? I pronounce N the way I pronounce it in my French accent, with my French accent, so I don't know if it's okay. And okay. Okay, Mike37, you're spamming the chat. Don't do that. Okay, Lydia Norris, how about the Turkey? Turkey? What do you mean? Okay, Mike37, okay, Golden Phoenix, please make a certain sword from Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, it might be a great word to make. I agree. I think about it. And so yeah, so I'm gonna just start this thing. Okay. Okay, a lot of people are there today. That's great, Lydia Norris. How about to scan Raider Mask, not Turkey? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see what you mean. Yeah, that's a cool one. I'm not sure I'll see what it is actually, but I think if it's the one I think, in my head, yeah, it's a cool one. I definitely have to think about it. Hey, Bin Anto, say hi. Hi, Bin Anto. John Raphael, Bel Morrow. Hello, Unknown Killer, Cornelis, Nazak Tariq, Emmanuel Walker, SS Gaming. Okay, a lot of people. That's great. Hey, Makerolic. Hey, Makerolic is in the house. Good to see you here. I was afraid you wouldn't be there, but yeah, you're always here. So that's good. Hey, I was afraid. I would have, it would have been okay, but yeah, I love when you're here, Makerolic. Everything is nicer in the chat when you're here. Okay. Hey, Hole. Hey, Abimayu. Good to see you here again. Okay, so yeah, so as I said, there is a form in the description box below. If it's the first time that you hear in this live stream Q&A session type of live stream, don't hesitate to put, I'm gonna restart that. There is a form in the description box below. If you want to ask me your question, that's the best way to have your question answered, is by putting them in the form that is in the description box below. You can put them in the chat, but yeah, most of the time I'm looking the lenses, I'm doing stuff, so I may miss your question if you do that in the chat, but if I see them in the chat, I will answer them. And yeah, there are a lot of comments in the chat, so sometimes it's difficult to see the questions between the other comments. Yeah, and another thing, very important, very, very important before starting answering your question, I'd like you to share this live stream out to someone that you think could be interesting to what I do on this YouTube channel. Because I unleash this live stream when they are done all the time. So YouTube is not promoting them at all. So I'm not attracting a lot of people on this live stream, but my regular videos, that's okay, but because they are public, of course, but that I don't do that with my live stream, because otherwise, my YouTube channel will be flawed, with live stream, because I do live stream every week, and I publish 1 new or 2 new tutorials a month, because they are quite time consuming to create from scratch, because I do everything from scratch here. So I have to unleash them. So don't hesitate to share this live stream out to someone that might be interesting. It helps a lot, this channel and this live stream, and it might be interesting to see the stuff I do with my cardboard, with cardboard. And you can do that as well on Facebook if you I don't know if you know a Facebook group, that might be interesting about it. Don't hesitate to share it out in the Facebook group or Reddit, or everywhere you can. It helps a lot, tremendously, believe me. Okay, Tony Gamer, don't be rude. Yeah, don't be rude is right. I don't know what you said, Tony Gamer, but yeah. Rude is not good. Hello, bro. I am from India. Big fan, bro. Hey, good. Glad to see you here from India. By the way, let me know in the chat where you are watching this live stream from. I'd like to know that. I'm in London. I'm in the UK. I know that I have a terrible French accent, but I live in the UK. And so let me know in the chat with an hashtag and the country you are in watching this live stream from. If you are in London, hashtag London or UK. If you are in America, or let me know in the chat. It's always very cool to know that. because I know that there are a lot of people watching this live stream from everywhere in the world, and that blows my mind. I love seeing that. Okay, that's great. So I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna just start right away to answer the first question from the form. So I'm gonna answer the first question from the form. And if you are new, if you just come to the live stream, 2 things important for you. There is a form in the description box below where you can put your question, because in the chat it's difficult for me to find out the question between the other comments. So put your questions in the form that's in the description box below. And the second thing, if you can, it will help a lot if you can share this live stream out to someone else that might be interested in what I do on this YouTube channel, or maybe a Facebook group or Reddit, you know, that helps tremendously. So the first question is from M. Kamar Abbas. Hey, M. Kamar Abbas, good to see you here again. You're here a lot. I love seeing you, you know, come back, you know, every week. Not every week, but almost every week, which is great. So yeah, so the question, his question is, so first of all, he said that he made Baby Yoda, Thorhammer, Stormbreaker, and the Mandalorian stuff. That's awesome. That's a lot of things, actually. And his question is, I watched all of your videos and made a lot of things after watching your tutorial videos, but now I want to share pictures of my stuff. So where can I share them with you? You can share them with me on Instagram. I'm not very active on Instagram at the moment, but I read my messages pretty much every day. So yeah, don't hesitate to send me them on Instagram if you want to, and we can talk about it. And I love seeing the stuff you make from my tutorial videos. That blows my mind, because I'm always so astonished to see, you know, the quality of your props, you know, that people make from my tutorial videos, because I always, you know, I know that they are tricky, you know, I know that I try to make them as easy as possible without compromising the quality. So I try to make them as easy as possible, so compromising the quality. That's the first important thing, is the quality. The second important thing, the accuracy. I should say the first important thing is the accuracy of the props, and the second most important thing is to make them as easy as possible for you to make it yourself at home. That's why I provide templates, by the way, because it makes everything way easier for you, believe me. So yeah, so I lose my mind. So yeah, so I was sure to you. So yeah, don't hesitate to share your pictures on my Instagram. I love seeing your stuff on my through my Instagram. And we can talk about it. So next question is from Abinand Anto, also known as Bina Anto. And so he made so much of this. He just said there are many to tell, so there are too many to tell, so he can't say how many. So I think, yeah, I know because you're very active in the comments of my YouTube videos, everything, and so I know that you made a lot of them. And the question is, what is your next tutorial? My next tutorial, if you've been there during the little intro of this live stream, you know, where you have to wait 5 minutes for the live stream to start. I'm always showing the props I'm working on at the moment, the work in progress. So don't hesitate after the live stream to come back to this little 5-minute intro. You'll be able to see what it is. But I'm gonna say what it is. The next part I'm working on at the moment is the Boba Fett wrist gauntlet. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I have a lot of fun to make them, and I think the tutorial might be a little bit long, because you have a lot of steps, but it's a quite easy one to create, actually. And the great stuff about the upside of this build is that I think I found a way to make it a little bit easier for you. I just leave the templates on the cardboard from now on. I'm trying to do that, and I think it's clearer, because you know, during the other tutorial videos I've made, I'm always removing the templates from the cardboard. But I think it might be easier if if you just leave them, and if you glue them well enough, it's going to be just fine. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, Boba Fett gauntlets is going to be my next tutorial video. Next question is from Din Jadin, and so he's working on Star Trek Beige. That's great. That's one of the only free templates that you can have on my YouTube channel, unfortunately. You have to know that if I was able to make them all my templates free, I would do that. The thing is that charging for the templates, I discovered that it was pretty much the only way to make it possible, because at some point I knew I had to choose whether I have to stop this YouTube channel to go back to my regular job as a steady camera operator in the movie industry, or finding a way to make money from this YouTube channel. And the most efficient way was the templates, of course. That was free for the first year of this YouTube channel, but you know, I have to change that. And the Star Trek badge actually is one of the I think there are 2 or 3 that are free on my YouTube channel because they are very small, and I don't feel like it's a good thing to charge for them. And the Star Trek badge is free, and so yeah, and so he's making the Star Trek badge, which is cool. And the question is, hi, I just want to know, how are you going to make Mandalorian Pulse rifle? I've been thinking a lot about it. The thing is that with the Mandalorian Pulse rifle, there are many pieces to create, and I'm just a little bit afraid that the tutorial is going to be like 40 minutes long, and that's not a good thing on YouTube. You know, the average, you know, acceptable videos on YouTube that tend to perform very well usually are 10 to 20 minutes, and because there are so many pieces to make for the pulse rifle, I'm still not making it, but I want to. You know, I've been thinking a lot about it, and I may making it at some point. I just have to find ways to make it, you know, to make the whole process shorter, quicker, to make a shorter tutorial video. But I probably will at some point. Which I'm going to make for sure is the gun. The blaster, you know, because he has a blaster, and it's a pretty easy one to make, so I'm gonna make it for sure at some point. This one. Okay. I'm gonna drink a little bit. I'm already thirsty. Salut, j'adore ton travail. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, Claude Beaufaron. That's crazy. When I see a French sentence between, you know, in the middle of the comments, it's like a spot, you know, a lighter spot in my eyes. I always seeing it. I don't know why. Yes, actually, I know why. It's because I'm French, and you know that's unfair for most people, but because most people speak English and not French. But yeah. Okay, so if you're French, yeah, I'm, you know, again, Claude just said on notre thing, t'es français, non? Yes, I'm French. He just asked if I was French, so yeah. I love your invitation. I love your invitation? What do you mean? Can you read my chat? I just did. Okay, so just if you just come here and you're new to the live stream, this live stream is going to be unlisted after the live stream. When I'm done, you know, I'm gonna leave them, you know, leave it like for an hour or 2 public, and after that I'm gonna unlist it, because I'm always doing that, you know, so I don't flood my YouTube channel with too much live stream. So don't hesitate to share this live stream out to someone or a Facebook group that might be interested in what I'm doing here. That helps a lot, because YouTube is not gonna promote you know, what I'm doing here at the moment. It's gonna be quite, you know, unseen after the live stream, unfortunately. So yeah. Hey Kavian, Madry bro, Madry. Okay, I want to make. Okay, so I'm gonna answer the next question, because I have 20 questions so far. So yeah, I have some job to do. The next question is from Dan Joint. And so he's working, so I'm working at the moment, he didn't say what. And the question is, how do you get so much cardboard? Much love. Thank you, much love, thank you very much. Actually, I'm just saving the few bucks I receive monthly. You know, I know that most people feel like, you know, they don't get enough cardboard from their deliveries, but I'm sure that for most of these people, it's just not true. You know, you don't realize how much cardboard you throw away in a regular basis, you know, in a monthly basis, until you start to saving them. You know, I thought I wouldn't be able to do all of the stuff I do on my YouTube channel when I started to save them. I was like, yeah, that's great, my idea to do a YouTube channel about making props out of cardboard, but do I get enough cardboard to do that? You know, I wasn't sure. I felt like I didn't. I actually have way too much cardboard. I get way too much cardboard, and you know, I'm not. I don't buy that much of stuff, you know, from Amazon or elsewhere. You know, I'm just, you know, I receive a few bucks monthly. I'm just saving them. You know, I disassemble them. I store them, you know, by different type of cardboard. And that's it. And now I have way too much cardboard. Now I tend to throw anyway some cardboard that I have too much of, because, you know, I have no place to store them. So yeah, so just try to save the cardboard. If you don't have enough cardboard to make things, just try to save them. Maybe if you know, if you have friends or siblings that, you know, receive stuff, just ask them to, you know, to give you the cardboard box if they get, you know, store them in a safe and dry place, and yeah, and after 2 months, maybe even less than that, you're going to have enough cardboard to do pretty much everything. Okay, So next question is from Mike37888, and the question is okay, can you say N? I think you already asked that in the chat, and I say yes, N. That's not really a question, but yeah. The next question is from Raphael Theodore, and so he made T-Rex head, Stormtrooper helmet, Iron Man helmet, Alien head, Predator head, and I know that for sure because we talk a lot on Instagram with Raphael, which has the same name as me, by the way. And I know because he sent me a lot of pictures from the stuff he did, and he's very, very skilled because, you know, you're doing a great job with these props, Raphael, and I'm very proud of you. So the question is, hi Raph, what's your zodiac sign? By the way, I think you should make more Marvel props, especially from Spider-Man No Way. You already asked that earlier. You didn't hear? I answered to that question earlier, to your question earlier. Or maybe it was someone else. I think it was you. Way Home, by the way, you check out No Way Home on theater. Yeah. So yeah, I will make more props from Marvel at some point. I just, you know, because YouTube is a complicated place. You know, you have to take into account a lot of things to make a choice, to make the right props when you props maker on YouTube, because some props are not gonna be good for YouTube channel. And I discovered a few months ago that Marvel stuff wasn't very good for my YouTube channel at some point, so I had to make a pause about Marvel props. But I'm gonna make more Marvel props for sure, because Marvel is a tremendous thing in the world at the moment, so I had to make more, but I just had to stop a little bit for a while. But I'm gonna make more Marvel props for sure, don't worry about that. And no, I didn't have, you know, I haven't checked No Way Home yet in the theater. I'm a so busy guy. I have so much, you know, they are very crazy, you know, they are crazy time consuming to make these props. So they are crazy time consuming to make. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, you know, I have a lot of stuff to make with these props out of cardboard, and they take a lot of time. So I don't have the time to go on the theater at the moment, but I should. That's a shame. Okay. Next question is from Leo, and the question is, I have bought the Boba Fett helmet template, but I want it to be a custom fit, and I have the same head size as you, which is 20 inches or 60 centimeters. Okay, do I print out at 100% of the size or 60% of the size? No, 60% of the size. 100% of the size, of course, is the right move, because, you know, if actually 100% of the size, if you print the templates out at 100%, you'll have the same prop I made. So if you have the same head size as me, you'll have the same. You have to print them at 100% because you know you need to have the same helmet as me if you have the same size. You know what I mean? So yeah. If your head is 20 inches above your eyes here, like me, you know, print them at 100% of the size. It should be just fine. After that, there are a few things that might be change, you know, like, you know, the shape of your head, you know, maybe you have a stronger I don't remember now, you know, because I have a little bit you know, that go like that. I don't know how to say that in English, but yeah, I don't know. So if you have a shape a little bit different than me, you know, a head shape different than me, it might be tied to some part, but you know, it doesn't really matter with that type of helmet because I made them screen accurate, and they have room for pretty much all shape of head. It should be anyway. Okay, so next question is from James Smith, and the question is, which prop do you recommend for someone just getting into cardboard props? That's a great question. Which prop I recommend for someone just getting into cardboard props? I think the smallest one I made on this YouTube channel, if you mean among my props, I'm not sure if it's what you mean, but I'm gonna guess that it's what you mean. The smallest prop usually are the easiest one, but not all of them. If you do the X-wing, for instance, you know, the ship is gonna be a little bit difficult because it's okay, it's a small one, but it's in the real life, it's a very big props, and that means I had to reduce every little small pieces in a small scale to make this small prop, which make this build quite difficult to create. But all, you know, like the helmet, the guns, the blaster, not the big blaster, you know, I did the pulse rifle from Alien, which is quite big, so it's quite difficult and very time consuming. If it's your first prop, it might be not the right one to start with, unless you're very passionate about, because I'm always saying that if you have to choose one that is you know, if it's going to be the first prop you're going to make, try to maybe to choose one that is not too difficult to create. But before of that, you know, the most important thing is actually to choose one that you're very passionate about, because no matter what props you're gonna make, it's gonna be quite challenging. It's gonna be quite time consuming. And if you're not passionate about, you know, if you choose a small one because it's quite easy but you don't really like it, it's very likely you won't finish it, because you know it's gonna take you a few days at least to make it, you know, and so it's gonna be, if you don't really like it, you may, you know, it's very likely that you're gonna have to give up. It's not a good thing to do. So try to choose a prop that you're very passionate about. You know, if you love Star Wars, maybe choose one of the helmets, or you know, Jurassic Park. And if you love Jurassic Park, you know, maybe you should choose a Velociraptor. It's a little bit easier than the T-Rex head. Yeah, maybe choose a T-Rex head. Yeah, it's a big one. It's gonna take forever for you to make it. But you know, I love Jurassic Park, and I know that if I had to, you know, if I wasn't doing all of these props, you know, out of cardboard, but I was, you know, like one of you and the super viewers that come to my YouTube channel, I would have probably make the T-Rex head first, even if I know that it's not, you know, the easiest one, but because I love Jurassic Park so much, you know, and I felt like it's, you know, it's so impressive to have one at your home like that. So yeah, maybe just do that, if that makes sense. Okay, next question is from Mike37888 again. And so I didn't make, okay, sorry about, and can you make Daft Punk helmet? Okay, so I know that Daft Punk helmet are great and very cool, but this channel is all about props and all about props from movies and TV shows. I've been working in the movie industries as a steady camera operator for 15 years. I've been as well director. You know, I directed a few short movies in Paris, back in Paris when I was in Paris. And so it's my thing, you know, making stuff out of cardboard, you know, making movie props out of cardboard is the stuff I do here. I start all of my videos with, you know, explaining that I used to work in the movie industry with pictures and everything, because it's a big thing here, you know. So yes, and Daft Punk helmet, I know that they are great, but that's not a movie stuff. It's not on topic. So I won't be able to make that one, unfortunately. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future with another YouTube channel, and maybe with some help, with, you know, I will do that, but it's not planned for anytime soon. Okay, next question is from Merdad2094. And the question is, can you make R2D2? Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. Actually, it's on my to-do list. I don't know how, when. I don't know when, how. I know pretty much how I could make it, because it's a quite easy shape to create. But yeah, I don't know when. I will make it at some point. I think I will make during this year. I don't know when. I want to make Darth Vader helmet before in 3 parts, because I've been thinking a lot about Darth Vader helmet. You know, I want to make Darth Vader helmet in, you know, the 3 parts of the Darth Vader helmet with the 3 elements, and it's a tricky one, and I want to make this one before. But yeah, I will probably make R2D2. I don't know if I will make it life size though. I think it should be a shame if I don't. But yeah, it might be a lot of work to make it. I don't know. I will think about it. Cool. Next question is from Sportify. Okay, Sportify. The question is your age and where do you reside, bro? My age is 38. I'm 38 and I reside in London. And the question is, I am having a YouTube gaming channel and I am Tamil. I put horror gameplays. Please give me shout out in live, bro. But this is your shout out, your YouTube gaming channel, and yeah. But you have to know that shout out is not a good, it doesn't work on YouTube. You know, even if you had a shout out from Mr. Beast, or you know, you may have 1,000 people that come to your YouTube channel, maybe 2, but most of them are not gonna subscribe to your YouTube channel because they are not, you know, they are fan of Mr. Beast, and what you do is gaming. It's not the same thing, you know. It's very important for you to do the job, you know, to put the work, and don't try to do sub for sub or that kind of thing, or shout out. It's not working a lot. Shout out might work if you do that well, but usually it works when you already do the job, you know, when you did the job already. When you are an established YouTuber, and I know you established YouTubers talk about you because he knows that you're related to what you do on his YouTube channel, so it's a relevant thing to do for him. So, and of course, subscribers on the channel are going to be interested on your channel as well, because both of your channel are quite the same on the same topic. And because you're already established, your videos are, you know, already well made, you know, for the standard on YouTube, for the standard YouTube video standards that you need, you know, to have good videos on YouTube. I don't know how to say that. So yeah, so do the work. The best way for you to grow on YouTube is, you know, make videos, many videos, try to improve yourself each time you make a new one. And you know, watch YouTuber like Tim Schmoyer, vidIQ, Nick Niemann, D Niemann, you know, all of these guys are great. I learned pretty much everything from these guys, you know, create my YouTube channel, and know that it's gonna take time for you. It always taking time to do that stuff on YouTube. And by the way, if you are new on this live stream, I don't know, I'm gonna repeat. I know that if you've been there for, you know, the beginning of this live stream, you heard that a couple of times. But if you just come to the YouTube channel, to the live stream now, I'd like you to share this live stream out to someone that might be interested in what I'm doing here on my YouTube channel, because I'm unlisting this live stream after they are done all the time. So yeah, it helps a lot if you share this live stream out to someone else, you know, a friend that might be interested in what I do here, or maybe a Facebook group or Reddit group, you know, that are related on what I'm doing on this YouTube channel. It helps so much, because yeah, YouTube is not gonna promote this live stream because I unlist them when they are finished. Okay, so next question is from Tamir Khan, and the question is could you please make Darth Vader lightsaber from New Hope, because Darth Vader 1 is kind of simple. Yeah, maybe it might be a cool one to make. I plan to make more lightsaber in the future. I just don't know when, because I only have 2 hands, and you know, they are quite time consuming to create, and I'm alone, you know, doing this stuff. I'm the only guy who make these props. It's so yeah, maybe in the future I'll have 5 to make these props, but for now I'm alone to make them. So yeah, it's plain. I plan to make more lightsaber, like the Darth Vader lightsaber as well. But yeah, I just don't know when. Next question is from Samar Shekhar and SS Gaming, and the question is, okay, there is no question. I just put this. That's not the question. Next question is from Tony Gamer. The next question. So Tony Gamer, and he made Stormbreaker and Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. And the question is, first of all, I love you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's really nice. Be safe and good bless you. My question is, why don't you provide free templates? It's okay if I can understand that you want to earn, but please provide free templates only for Iron Man 50, please. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. I already explained that a few times, but you have to know that charging for the template is what makes everything possible on this channel. I used to be a steady camera operator in the movie industry, and I started this channel, you know, as a side thing. And at some point, I realized that it was taking so much time that I had to make a choice, stopping all of this, you know, just literally stop doing YouTube, and go back to my regular job as a steady camera operator, or finding ways to make money from this YouTube channel. And selling the templates was the most efficient way to do that. So I can make them for free, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have to stop doing that. Probably in the future, I will maybe go back to free templates when I have more, you know, more sponsor. I have a couple of sponsors, but you know, it's always, you know, when you have 100,000 subscribers, you're not rich. YouTube doesn't pay much, and the sponsors are not, you know, paying a lot as well, because you don't attract that much of people. So yeah, it's a tricky thing, but yeah, in the future I may do that. Okay, so next question is from M. Abimanu again, and the question is, hey Raphael, hope you are safe. So I wanted to ask you if you have any idea to make the Spider-Man web shooters and the Iron Man spider legs, because Spider-Man No Way Home is super duper hit, and we are all eager to make the epic Spider-Man props out of cardboard, and also to make a Spider-Man mask with moving eyes, which is easier than the other tutorials too. Thanks for reading out. Yeah, so that's a lot of it from No Way Home, and yeah, I would love to make all of these, and maybe I will. I take everything into account. That's a great suggestion, and I love that you take the time, you know, to explain why and how and things like that. That's more because most people ask, you know, when they have suggestions, they request, they just request, you know, can you make that, and that's it. And so I appreciate that. Thank you for explaining why. And so yeah, so I definitely think about it, and I love I think it's a great thing. I haven't seen it yet. I have to, but I definitely think about it. So thank you for the suggestions. I've been menu. Okay, so next question is from John Raphael Belmaro, and the question is, when did you start YouTube? About 3 years ago now. It's a little bit more than 3 years ago. Actually, it's a few weeks more than 3 years ago. I started YouTube channel 3 years ago. I think it was in late November or very early December 3 years ago. So yeah, 3 years ago, and yeah, that's great because I only have like 40 videos, tutorials, and I already have like 143,000 subscribers with only 40 videos, about 40 videos. So that's great. Actually, I grew because people sometimes think like it was a little bit long, but actually it's very fast, and I'm very happy about it. Okay, next question is from Willie, and the question is, can you design a Tuscan Raider helmet or mask? These are sent people in Book of Boba Fett. Okay. Would be cool to make this, I agree. I definitely think about it. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah. I don't know if it's cardboard, I can do that, but yeah, I think it might be possible. I have to think about it. Okay, I'm gonna have a look in the chat to see what is going in the chat. And by the way, if you have questions, put them in the chat as well now, because I'm in the chat for the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna be in the chat. So yeah, and I can see already question. Merad Asakir ask, can you make blaster? Yeah, I plan to make more blaster. I definitely make more blaster in the future. Okay. You speak French quite fluently, Raphael. I didn't know that. Okay. Question: what is your favorite prop you made in 2021? What's the favorite prop I made in 2021? I don't know. I think 2021. Velociraptor is a great one. I've really enjoyed this one, because it's I feel like I didn't think it would be organic enough, like the real one, and because it's always difficult to make a face out of cardboard, and yeah, I'm very proud of the result of it, with the drawings and everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I'm pretty pleased with the result. So it's probably this one, but yeah. Okay, have you made Iron Man suit? No, I haven't. It's a very difficult one to make from cardboard. I think it would take me with the level of accuracy I require for this YouTube channel. Making an entire armor suit will take me ages. Like I think it will take me like 9 months or maybe a year. Okay, so I'm gonna answer the next question from the form. Because I don't have a lot of questions in the chat, so. With the hashtag question, okay, can I financially help you? You can really, you can help me. You can, because Tony Gamer asks is how can I financially help you? Just by sharing and watching my videos. If you watch my videos and you share them, it's make them performing better on YouTube, and that's what I do here. So yeah, if you do that, it helps a lot. Okay, the next question is from Annie Ruth. And the question is, okay, why do you think the channel is taking long time for increasing 1,000 subscribers? I don't know what you mean. If you mean my channel, it's not getting long time. Actually, it's fast. It's really fast. Because it's, you have to understand that you don't grow fast on YouTube channel at all. You can, depending on what you do, you can. If you are a little bit lucky, or if you have a video that is performing well, at some point and at the moment I'm going faster than some other moments. It depends on the period of the year, so it's also a complicated thing. But yeah, I'm going very fast on YouTube actually, and that's great. Okay, next question is from Merdad 2094 again. I already answered to that question. He has please make R2T2 out of cardboard. I already answered to that question, and I said that it was on my to-do list already. Next question is from Okay, I already answered to that one. Next question is from Shadow Ninja. And the question is, do you get hyper sometimes when you mess up or break your artwork? If you don't, then please tell me a way to control it. I don't know what you mean. You mean you destroy your own stuff when you... Do you get hyper sometimes when you mess up or break your artwork? Never. But I think if you have issue with, you know, if you have issue with your temper because you know when it's, oh, I have to do, that's annoying. Okay, so I think you can hear me, you can see me now because my I don't know why it's doing that. One second, I'm gonna change something. On va faire ça. I'm sorry about that. Là. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think, yeah, for now it's working. I hope. I don't know why my camera is getting hot like that. Yeah, I have to check that after the live stream. Sorry about that, guys. Everyone is gone because of it. Okay, so yeah, don't know why. What happened? I hope it's gonna be good. I'm not sure it's gonna be good, but yeah. Maybe I'll have to change the camera, but yeah, if I have to, I will. Okay, so I'm gonna read the next question. So next question is from Shetula, and the question is, can you make Iron Man's hands? Maybe I'll think about it. But when you have requests, try to extrapolate a little bit. Try to explain why, and because this form is not for. If you have requests, you can put them in the chat, or you can put them in the comments area of this live stream. I will take everything into account. But yeah, if you want to post your request in the form, try to elaborate a little bit, because they are, you know, I'm here during this live stream to talk about your props, and you know, if you have questions, to connect with you guys. So yeah, so try to extrapolate a little bit. Okay, me and my cats. Hey, me and my cats, good to see you here again. So, me and my cat is working on the, she made all the modern props and the Stormtrooper helmet. And the question is, what is your favorite prop you made in 2021? I already answered to that question earlier in this live stream, but yeah, I answered that it was the Pennywise head. Okay, next question. Next question is from Thunder Gaming, and the question is. No question. Il n'y a pas de question. There is no question for this one. Next question is from. Okay, next question is from John Turbro 2008, and so he made Stormbreaker, Iron Man helmet, and full Mandalorian armor. And the question is very simple. He asked, what is your life goal? My life goal is, I'm gonna guess that you're talking about YouTube and what I'm doing on YouTube. My goal on YouTube is to make, you know, a very big YouTube channel with a large audience of cinema lovers. Because I'm a cinema lover, and I want, you know, I always been a cinema lover, and I love making props and that kind of stuff. So I want to make a huge audience. I have to have a huge audience. I try to have a huge audience on YouTube, and maybe I will do more stuff, different stuff in a few years. I don't know, but for now I'm not sure yet. Cinema related, of course, but yeah. So yeah. Okay, next question is from Shadow Ninja, and the question is, Marvel prop you think is for beginners? Okay, 2-inch Marvel props you think is for beginners? I don't understand that one. Sorry about that. 2-inch Marvel prop you think is for beginners? I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry. Shetula asks. Next question is from Shetula, and the question is, what is your nationality? I'm Swiss. I grew up in Switzerland. I've been in Paris for 15 years as a steady camera operator. I did a cinema school in Paris when I was 20. And after that, I've been working as a Steadicam operator in Paris for 15 years. And now, you know, I live in the UK, I live in London. I moved to London a few years ago, and I started this YouTube channel, which is, you know, which was a little bit unexpected at the time. You know, because I wanted to work here as a Steadicam operator, and actually I worked here as a Steadicam operator for a few years. And I very quickly started to do this YouTube channel, making props, you know, as a side thing. And so yeah. Okay, the next question is from Tony Gamer, and the question is, I want to ask that how can I financially support you? So I already answered to that question in the chat. So the best way you can help me on this YouTube channel is just by, you know, watching my tutorial videos from start to finish, you know, and sharing them to people that might like the thing I do. If you do that, you help a lot this YouTube channel, and you help me a lot as well. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have a look in the chat to see what is going on in the chat. Okay, so where do you live? I live in London, the Hajj. Okay, I'm looking for a full build video and measurement of the model. Okay, I think you're probably talking with someone else. Okay, if you have questions, you can put them in the chat with an hashtag question in front of it. That way I'll be able to see your question, to find out your question a little bit easier. And so yeah. I live in London at the moment, presently. Does anyone love rabbits? Yeah, rabbits are cool. And by the way, if you new to the live stream, share this live stream out to someone that might be interested in what I'm doing here, because, you know, they are unlisted when I'm done. So that helps a lot, and YouTube doesn't help a lot for, you know, this live stream to be seen, because yeah, they are unlisted after they are done, because I have to do that. Otherwise, my YouTube channel will be flown with, you know, live streams everywhere, which is not the goal. So don't hesitate to share this live stream out to someone that might be interested in what I do here, you know, on this channel, and into this live stream, a friends, maybe a Facebook group, Reddit, you know, anywhere you can. That helps tremendously. Okay. Does anyone, okay, can you show the T-Rex head, please? The T-Rex head is here. I'm gonna show you. It's quite heavy, actually. So yeah, T-Rex head. That's the T-Rex head, guys. It's big. It's big, you know. Bigger than me. Okay. I can show the space shuttle. Rupshoff asked me to show the space shuttle. I can't show you it because I broke it, and I'm so lazy that I haven't. You know, I like broke it like few months ago, and it's very easy to fix. I just have to glue some parts together, and I just don't. I have, you know, I just don't do it. I don't know why. I just don't have the time. So it's just broken, so I can't show it at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, it's huge, Renu. It's very big. You're welcome, Jumerodas. Okay. Everyone is leaving. That's not cool, guys. Okay. There is another question from the forum, so I'm gonna answer the next question from the forum. The next question from the forum is from Wiley, and the question is, oh, sorry, I've just kicked one of my cats. How about Lord of the Rings props like orc helmet from example? We love the rings. Okay, so yeah, I would love to make things from Lord of the Rings, but it's not really trending anymore, so I'm a little bit afraid to try out to make things from Lord of the Rings because of it, but yeah, I think I should try because you know I have things that are not really trending that are performing very well on my YouTube channel. Like Predator Helmet is one of the best performing videos I have on my YouTube channel, and it's not really trending actually. So you know, YouTube is weird sometimes. You don't know. Sometimes YouTube make some videos working very well and others don't, and you feel like it should have been the other way around. And so yeah, so maybe I have to try that. Maybe I will. It's going to work. Ok. Yes, Zephyr, on est d'accord. Je suis français. But that's not a secret here. I'm saying this. I'm saying it all the time. Everyone knows that I'm French here. Okay. So yeah, so I'm not saying a lot of questions. If you have questions, put them in the chat right now, guys. I want to see a question or in the form. I will pretty much everything from the form. I think I'm. Yeah. So if you have questions, put them in the chat, maybe with an hashtag question in front of it. That way I'll be able to see your questions in a better way. And yeah, because there are a lot of questions in this chat, so there are a lot of comments in this chat, so sometimes it's difficult to find out the question if you don't do that. But hey, Mr. Wolf Apex is in the house. Hello, Raphael. What do you think of the Book of Boba Fett right now? I haven't seen it yet. I have to do, because I said that during my last live stream. I'm just waiting for, yeah, no spoiler. Mechanic is right, no spoiler. If you've seen the Book of Boba Fett, don't spoil the chat. It's a free spoiler live stream, and especially for me because I haven't seen it yet, and I'm just waiting to have, you know, enough episodes for me to be able to watch them a little bit in a row, because I hate to have, you know, to wait week at a time to watch just one episode at a time. And I don't know how long they are, by the way. If they are like Modern, you know, the Mandalorian, like, you know, 20 minutes, 25, which is a little bit annoying, I have to say. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I have to fix that after this live stream. I don't know why. Sorry about that, guys. Don't leave. Don't go away. I'm still here. Don't go away. I'm just doing stuff with my camera that is heating too much. And so yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna, because it worked earlier. So don't go away, guys. I'm still here. I'm just changing the batteries. Maybe it should make things a little bit cooler because it's a cold battery. Okay, I don't know why my camera is heating that much. We are in the middle of the winter. It's not that hot here, and yeah, it's heating too much. Okay, hopefully it's gonna last a little bit. Yeah, I always have. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I hope if it's gonna do that, I have, you know, 10 minutes left during this live stream, but yeah, that's annoying. So yeah, so I was talking with, I think, Mr. Wolf Apex, and so I haven't watched it yet, and I definitely have to watch. But as I said, I want to know I'm waiting to have enough episodes to watch in a row, because I hate to have to wait a week to watch one episode at a time, which is annoying. Yeah, question Boba Fett sticks weapon would also be amazing. I agree. I've seen. I don't know if you saw that, but Odin Max made it, I think last week, and he did so great work about it. And so yeah, and it's not that difficult to make. So I really have to see that. Okay, so I really have to. I will have to see. I think I might make this one as well. So yeah. Bro, can make this Space Shuttle 5 failed? I don't understand. I've seen a lot of people making it without any issues. So did you use the templates to make it? Because sometimes that's the crazy thing. The things I do on the YouTube channels are templates based. You know, you have to use the templates to make them, because they are so tricky to create that you need to be a professional props maker to make them without the templates. So the templates make this very tricky build that usually only professional props maker makes doable for everyone. And that's why I provide templates. So if you try to make these props, you know, without using the templates, you just by watching the tutorial videos, you know, the pictures, it's not gonna work. You know, it's just crazy. So I don't know if you do that, but if you did that, of course it failed. And another thing, I've seen some people making my props, and sometimes, you know, they just don't know the templates and they try to make the stuff using the templates. They don't even watch the tutorial because they think, you know, everything is in the templates. Of course, it doesn't work that way. You have to follow every instruction from the videos along with the templates. Actually, the tutorial videos is as important as the templates. So you really have to follow everything, and you have to take the time and to use the right tools to follow the instructions that are everywhere. They are, you know, they are big stuff to do. They are quite tricky to create. So especially the space shuttle. So yeah, if you failed, I'm pretty sure it means you did one of these. You know, you did something wrong for sure. Yeah, I know, Repeshov. I've just talked about it, and I think you did something wrong in the process because I've seen a lot of people making it without problem. I think you have to rethink your way of making stuff, and maybe we watch the tutorial videos a couple of times. Lydia Norris has question: Boba Fett sticks. Boba Fett sticks weapon would also be amazing. I agree. I might making it actually. Okay, when will you? Will you make another dinosaur? I don't know. Maybe it's plain because my dinosaur stuff are working pretty well on YouTube, especially the T-Rex head. That is the best performing videos I ever made on this YouTube channel. Is the T-Rex head. So that's why I made after that the Velociraptor head. That didn't work as well as the T-Rex head. So I am a bit confused with that because you know the Velociraptor is quite famous as the T-Rex head is. But yeah, maybe it's because it's smaller. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. Okay, in these three props, which you like the most? Xenomorph head, dragon head, T-Rex head. I love all three, and of course all the props, but these are legends. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So yeah, in these three props, so the Xenomorph head, dragon's head, T-Rex head, I think it's gonna be the Xenomorph head because I'm a big fan of, you know, the trilogy. No, the trilogy, more than that actually, but I'm a big fan of Aliens. That is more like a trilogy. I don't know how to say that because there are 4 movies. There are as well, you know, the Alien versus Predator, and there are a lot of them. But I'm a big fan of especially the first Alien, and as well the Alien 2 and Alien 3. Even if Alien 3, I know that a lot of people don't like it because, you know, it's a little bit of a mess and it's killing all the main characters from the previous movies. But I like this 3 one. The fourth one by Jean-Pierre Jeunet, which is a French director actually. Yeah, I like it, but not that much. But yeah, so I'm a big fan of this movie. So the Xenomorph head, and I love Jurassic Park 2. It's confusing, but I guess I may like a little bit more Alien, especially the first one. Even if I'm I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan as well. That's weird, but yeah. And I think I really like the Xenomorph head I made because it was the first time I was making anything like that. You know, that was the first time I was making an organic head that feel like it is alive on this channel. If you watch the other things I've done before that, it was alive. It was sheep or props, helmet, that kind of stuff, but not something that feels that it is alive. And so I was under a lot of pressure. I didn't know if it would work to make that kind of stuff out of cardboard, and I was very pleased with the end result. I think that's probably the most, you know, the most important reason why I'm that's my favorite one between these three. Okay, Jude, can you not spam? Yeah, that's true. Adityan Kes, and by the way, my colleague put you in timeout, and he's right to do that because you were spamming. Okay. I also like the Xenomorph. Yeah, thank you. Question: will you do any Lord of the Rings tutorials? I already talked about it earlier in this stream because someone put that question in the form. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll think about it, but it's not a trending thing at the moment, so it's not planned for anytime soon. But yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna wrap this live stream up now because my camera is hitting, is still hitting too much. I don't know why. It's gonna switch off again. So I'm gonna wrap this live stream up before that. And so I hope you like this live stream. I'm sorry if I didn't have the time to answer the question. You know, if I haven't seen the question in the chat or in the form. If I haven't, don't hesitate to put your question, to re-put your question in the comments area of this live stream. I'm gonna answer all the questions. I read everything on this YouTube channel. So I'm gonna answer your question anyway after this live stream in the comments. Maybe not right away after the live stream because I have a couple of things to do right after this live stream. But yeah, in the next 24 hours for sure. So yeah, and so it was so cool to have you here again. I really enjoyed doing this live stream. Next time I may do another type of live stream. I'm gonna think about it. But yeah, I love doing this Q&A live stream type of session. It doesn't make sense, but you know what it is. And so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I hope I'll be able to see you next week on Wednesday because I go live every week on Wednesday at 11 AM Eastern time. As I said earlier, don't hesitate to share this live stream out to someone that might be interested in what I do on this YouTube channel because that helps a lot because YouTube won't promote this live stream because I unlist them on the time after they are done. So don't hesitate to share them to a friend, to a sibling, a Facebook group, Reddit, everywhere you can. It helps so much. And Mechanic just dropped the link of his YouTube channel. Mechanic is the, I think you know who he is. He's the moderator of this live stream. He's a great guy. He deserves your attention because he's a very skilled guy as well. He's making tutorial videos. He's doing interview with cosplayer and he has a YouTube channel. So don't hesitate to have a look on his YouTube channel right away. These 70% people that are still there, go ahead and subscribe if you like what he does. And likes, all the things. He really deserves that. And so yeah, so I hope I'll be able to see you next week on Wednesday at 11 AM Eastern time. Stay safe and don't forget there is something awesome in your cardboard boxes. See you next time, guys. See you, Reapers of Her Majesty, Drummer Das, okay, We Are Pianist, the AI Gamer, okay, Stagi, Mr. Wolf Apex. Have a blessed day, Raf. Thank you, Mr. Wolf Apex, Drummer Das. Okay. See you, everyone. Stay safe. I know, okay, it wasn't your link, it was something like that, I think. Okay, so now Mechanic just drop his link, I think. Okay, so go ahead right now, guys. Okay, see you next time, guys. Bye, everyone, bye. Where is the button?